up, everybody? The Tech Piano Player Kid here, and today I'm going to be talking about more about a new radio I got. It's a GMRS radio, so you do need a GMRS license to transmit. If you are just listening, you don't need a license. So this is the Wouxun KG-XS20G Plus from BuyTwoWayRadios.com. Affiliate link down below in the description. And BuyTwoWayRadios.com did not send me this for free. I did save up enough money to get one of these. Some people may think, well, why not go with a 50-watt radio? I didn't do that just because, I just didn't want to go with a big one. I preferred the smaller one. 20 watts should do it. Sure, 50 watts may do better than 20, but there you go. So, along with that, I also got the Wouxun ANO050G antenna from BuyTwoWayRadios.com, affiliate link down below. The Pyramid PS14KX power supply, because the radio has a DC connection, which means direct current. I believe is what it would have, so it needs the wire to connect to the power supply, and the power supply would go to one of the outlets in the wall by plugging it in. Again, this type of power supply is down below in the description, affiliate link down below, more to speak, from BuyTwoWayRadios.com. The Melowave MTM1447 magnetic antenna mount from BuyTwoWayRadios.com, affiliate link down below. And again, your things may be different than mine. I got that one specifically because I did not want to go on the roof, and that was just going to be too much work. So I'll just have a magnetic mount, and you need also a ground plane, but those are really easy to get. Just need to find something that is wide enough. So anyway, features of this radio that are mostly found on most radios: you have 22 GMRS channels. So if you have one of those FRS radios, you can talk to the GMRS one. And it has 8 additional repeater channels, so you have 30 altogether. It receives on 136 to 174 megahertz and 400 to 480 megahertz. And it has FM radio, NOAA weather channels and weather alerts. The NOAA also stands for National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration. Try saying that 5 times. So you can listen to weather on there. It has 999 programmable channels, so that should be plenty enough. It does split tones. It has dual monitoring, which means you can listen to 2 channels at once, but that's too confusing maybe. You can always turn that off using the TDR button. It has split tones, and it has tone scanning. So tone scanning means like if someone has the CTS and DCS tones set on their radio, that you can scan for those tones and talk to them. If it's for a repeater, be more careful with those, because you need to ask for permission if you can use it. So you state your call sign once you found it, and then you ask if I can use this repeater or not. And you can add additional channels with the same frequencies on different channels. That's perfectly fine. Has night mode, which basically means you can reduce the brightness, I think is what it means, to when you are out in the car or inside. So you can set that as a function key, which I'll get into that momentarily. It's IP65 rated, which does dust ingress and water resistant. And the microphone, which is a hand mic, is IP55. And it has 2 programmable function keys, one on the microphone and one on the radio itself. Both can be assigned to 2 functions, one short press and one long press. and that is where you can set the night mode option for the, what do you call it? For the, for night mode for the programmable function key. So let's go and unpack it and see what we get. All right, guys, so I got the packages here. So I don't know what is what, but I think this is the power supply, I think. I think. Or is it this one? I don't know. But here's one of the things here. So let's open this one. I can't find my scissors. Where did I put my skizzers? Where are my skizzers? Yes, I said skizzers. Pickle juice. Where did I put it? Oh, they're underneath. Okay. Always be careful, kids, when you're using sharp objects. Throwing it out there. All right, let's see. What do we have here? We have feels like a user manual. Some other warranty stuff. And I think this is the power supply. I think. Oh, man, that thing is heavy. Woo! If I can figure out how to open this. Let's see. There we go. Yep, that is definitely a power supply. Sorry, guys. It's heavy. I'll be honest with you. Let's see. I need to first of all get this package thing off because they do package it quite well. All right. Wait. That's not a power supply. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, yes, it is. So this is the power supply. Very big. So don't worry, guys. I will get help to have someone help me hook this up properly. So I will set this aside. And here we have, I think this is the antenna mount, or the antenna magnetic mount. Oh, also forgot. We do need, oh, here's the cable that I need. Definitely get the cable. So the cable is a USB-A to an RJ45 type connector. Yes, they do have that. I don't know why they use that. I guess it's just what they use. And I think here is the antenna. I'll go ahead and unpack that. Maybe, if I can. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna, wait, is that supposed to be that way? Okay, I think that is correct. I hope. Okay. So I'm gonna have to slide this out somehow because this is really hard to get to. There we come. All right. hope that's it. All right. So I don't know how this works, but this is, whoa, hello. This is the, get out of the way. This is the magnetic antenna mount, I think. So I think that's that. Here is, oh, okay. I guess I need that. And I think you just screw it on here? Maybe? No, you don't. So what do you do? Oh, I see what you do. There's a screw. Okay. Okay, I see what you do. Okay, I think I know what you do. I think you have to screw it on. Do you? Because I don't see a way to screw this. Let's see. There should be a screw mount here. Ah, okay. Yep, got it. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Nope. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure this out, and it's not doing what I wanted to do. So I'm going to try tightening it this way, because I think, let's see. What do you do? Because I think you have to unscrew this, and it's supposed to... Ah, okay, there we go. Okay, I got it, guys. So I just didn't unscrew it for far enough. Okay. So there we go. I'm going to put this aside so I don't lose my things. So now we have... I think this is the actual magnetic mount. So here's the box of that. Oh wow, no, that is the coax. Yeah, that is the magnetic mount with the coax cable. Wow. Okay, that is much bigger than I expected. But what are you supposed to do? I think the cable goes on that. Or does it go like this or like this? Anyway, let's go ahead and unwind this wire, then I can show it to you. So this is the magnetic mount here. I cannot talk. And then you see the wire here. That's the coax cable, which has the connector right there. And I believe what you do is, you take the antenna. Let's see. I think what do you do? Okay, maybe I'm missing a step. Let's see. Okay. So I'll figure it out eventually. And then if I didn't miss anything. Here we have the radio, the XS20G Plus. So we have a user manual. We have a microphone. With some kind of connector. I think it's an S239. We have a microphone. And apparently there's a switch here. I have no idea what that does. Actually, there's two switches. I'll have to figure that out. We have the push to talk button and a programmable button on the side. We have a volume knob on the top. So here's the microphone right here. You can see you have a number pad, and there's a buttons on the side here. Sorry if I'm not showing it to you quickly. Here's the top on the top here. And on the back, you do have a mount where you can actually plug it in and stuff like that. So you have, one second, you have a cigarette lighter, which has a, I don't know what kind of connector that is, but it basically just allows you to plug it in to temporarily, stuff like that. So we'll put that aside. You have I have no idea what that is, some wire thingy. You have, oh, I bet you that came off when it was unpacked. Okay, that probably makes sense. Come on. There we go. You have a, I believe that's for the, to have it temporary or permanently connected. You have holders with a bunch of screws. My guess is probably that's for the microphone holder. I don't have a way of putting that down there yet. You have a mounting bracket. And you will get the XS20G Plus radio. So you have your, well, first of all, let me show it to you. It's right here. It's actually quite small, but it's compact. So that's the nice thing about that. You have these little pigtail thingies. So that's that. I don't know if you take, so yeah. That's that. Again, here's the radio. You have stuff here and yeah, so now comes the hard part. Trying to get this thing working. So let me get that done and we'll test it out. Alright guys, so everything is set up and I want to correct on something. I probably said AC to DC to AC or AC to DC. It's the other way around. It's DC to AC. I think I said that correctly. Or is it AC to DC? Oh my goodness. Whatever I said, it's the other way around. I switched it around. So anyway, I'm going to turn this off here so I don't shock myself. So here is the power supply right here. It's right there. You can see it's just sitting right there. I have it set on top of just a little platform thing. Right here are the wires. You can see that black to black and red to red. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. If you can't, I apologize. But there are wires coming out there. They're just wrapped around inside there and they're just tight. They're just screwed on there. So once it's on, you don't want to touch the tips there because you probably can get shocked. Then right here is the radio itself. Right there. You can see that. Ooh, you can see that right here is the connector for the DC connection that goes into AC, the power supply. So AC to DC, I think is what it is. I think, or it's DC to AC. I got that backwards. Anyway, you get the idea. So this right here is this connection right here. If I take that out, that will go into cigarette lighter plug that you can use. This one right here. So you can, whoa. Speech up, video, frame rate 30 frame, flat, camera, stop, take picture, button. Sorry. So right here, and that you can do that. So that's like a temporary connection to your car. So if you don't want to plug it in or stuff like that. The other wire is to actually have a direct connection and have it connected permanently, if you will. So again, back to the radio. You have it right here. And to the back is the coaxial cable. And to the right is the connection that's already in there. On the front, you have the microphone, the hand mic right here, which is just laying right there for now, right here. And then the antenna right now is currently on this cookie sheet. I am getting another one that's more round, and it's just sitting right here with the antenna going way up here. And I can't even touch the top of it. It's that high. If I bring it down, I can, but I'm not going to. So yeah. So then all you would have to do is, after you make sure everything is done, and before you actually do this, you actually want to make sure that none of the wires are actually touching, like the tips. If the wires like this are touching, like these two right here, that's okay, because it's not metal to metal. You just want to make sure that nothing else is touching. So when we turn it on, you'll hear something like this. So there you go. It does make a little bling noise. You want to be careful that you don't put red to black and black to red, because then it will fry up the radio basically, and you'll have to get it repaired, and yeah. So it's working now. You can hear it. It does have a speaker on the back, but you have to enable it. So that's speaker number. That's option number 54 in the menu. So if I
function select,
hit that, and 54, hit that, and then number 1. There we go. Now it's to here.
Function select. Function select.
So you can do that, or you can put it on both.
2. Enter. Function select.
Personally, I don't understand why you would have it on both. I guess you can have it on both if you want to. So I'll keep it on that. But if you don't want that, you can just
function select.
go back into the menu option,
0.
hit 0,
Enter.
and there you go. And then you could just turn it off right here, but I always turn off the power supply just because after I'm done using it, I just don't want to do anything. So I'll just come back over here after I'm done using it and just flip the switch. So now your best bet is actually, it's more to get like a antenna with on a pole. I didn't have a way of doing this just because I don't have the necessary ways of getting it up on a pole and outside my window. So the best right now is just to get on a ground plane up here. Yeah, it's not going to, you're not going to get much, you know, it's not the best, but, you know, it is what it is for now. But, you know, there you go. So I'm going to get a bigger ground plane and get that working. So, yeah. But other than that, it works pretty well. You have this mounting bracket here. I'm actually not sure what you would want to use this for. My guess is probably something for the radio in the car, maybe, or maybe just to have it there and you can mount it on the wall or something. I don't know. It's probably more of like to mount it on like on the car or something like that. I'm not going to use it. No point. At least that's for me. So, yeah. So hopefully that video made sense to you, and I'll get the outro and intros fixed hopefully soon here in a few days. So that'll be it for this video, guys, and God bless you all. May the Lord be with you, and peace.